I once asked Baron Corbin, what makes you happy? What drives you? He told me two things: getting under people's skin and exposing them to their worst fears.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Kansas City, weighing in at 275 pounds, Baron Corbin.
A perfect hybrid athlete, size, speed, strength, and skill. Baron Corbin, one of the most dominant forces to attack a WWE ring in recent memory.
Former Money in the Bank contract holder.
Former United States champion, winner of an Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal, the Lone Wolf. My man. When you talk about power, you talk about this man.
Making his way to the ring from Colorado Springs, Colorado, weighing in at 273 pounds, Bobby Lashley.
One of the most impressive athletes ever to step foot in a WWE ring. A successful mixed martial artist. Lashley is finally back where he belongs in WWE.
Oh, to that point, Corey, this is a man of Bobby Lashley who spent 10 years away from WWE, but he had unfinished business. He felt like he had more he wanted to accomplish, and so far, Bobby Lashley is on the track to do just that.
This man is a real force. Drew McIntyre.
A revamped attitude, revamped appearance.
Making his way to the ring from Ayr, Scotland, weighing in at 254 pounds, Drew McIntyre.
McIntyre's made it his mission to eliminate all the complacency in WWE.
You know, Drew McIntyre arrived and he was the chosen one. Handpicked by WWE Chairman Mr. McMahon. And Drew will admit that he became complacent. Felt like he didn't have to work hard to get to the top. When he got fired, he went away, he got a new attitude, and now he's back, bigger and badder than ever.
With a vengeance.
Yeah, this new attitude from Drew McIntyre dictates he will take whatever he wants.
McIntyre laser focused. Oh, this is so exciting! The hounds of justice are back!
You are looking at perhaps WWE's most dominant faction ever. Seth Rollins, Dean Ambrose, and Roman Reigns, three workhorses that run this industry.
In one night, at Money in the Bank 2016, all of these men were WWE champions.
The Lunatic, the Big Dog, and the Architect reunited.
As a member of the Shield, Roman Reigns knows all of the intricacies required to make a six-man team be victorious. Believe that.
These guys are undoubtedly going to give us a show here tonight.
Oh, what impact! There's the Uranagi.
Landed them.
What a stomp. Good grief. This might be it. Drew McIntyre is getting ready. Is he done? Oh, and he breaks free.
But the damage might have already been done, Michael.
Irish whip.
Roman Reigns saw that one coming.
And what a reversal from Drew McIntyre. Gets the tag. What a strike. You gotta believe this one's over.
Military.
Oh, what a clothesline.
Forcefully delivered.
With the tag is Seth Rollins.
Picture-perfect drop kick. Also by Charles Schultz. I hate you.
Oh, to the back of the neck. Stationary position, turns around.
Oh, what an incredible moonsault.
Got the oh my goodness, crushing it. Nice job getting out of the way of that one. Tag made.
Baron Corbin gets the tag.
Seth Rollins faltering just a bit.
A little too early to worry.
And you know all three of the superstars he's up against won't back down at any point during this match.
Nothing to worry about here, Cole. I know it's somewhat early still, but this could be a pivotal point in this match, guys. Let's see how he reacts here. Harsh impact. Baron Corbin doesn't care about the WWE rulebook, the officials, or how the WWE Universe perceives it. Corbin is a wrecking machine who will make sure anyone who stands in his way will feel the wrath of the lone wolf. Baron Corbin just too fast for him.
He's looking banged up here, guys.
And it looks like things are about to get even worse.
Byron, you made a great point earlier about Baron Corbin, and well, He's all about Baron Corbin. Remember, this is a man who was thrown out of the NFL after a serious altercation during a team practice. Lone Wolf is right.
Look, I'm one of the few people who can say they're friends with Baron Corbin. The Lone Wolf wants to make sure all of WWE feels the end of days. I'd like to add that Baron Corbin has a strong dislike for you, Saxton, so I'd watch myself if I were you. There are two things to remember about Baron Corbin's end of days. One, the incredible display of raw power it takes to execute the maneuver. And two, Corbin doesn't care who he drops with it.
And what a reversal from Baron Corbin.
In off the tag. The End of Days is such an impressive finishing maneuver and delivers incredible impact. End of Days leaves its victims out cold on the canvas for a long, long time.
The End of Days from Baron Corbin is just another way for the Lone Wolf to show his disdain for fellow WWE superstars. Corbin won't stop until there is no one left.
Down to the floor.
Six-man tag team matches have been a staple of competition since the early days of sports entertainment. Two teams of three compete against one another under traditional tag team rules. Stipulations can be added like no disqualification, 2 out of 3 falls, elimination, falls count anywhere, or whatever else someone could think of. Matches can also be held in a caged environment.
Six-man tags can be fought under so many different types of stipulations. Teams can be part of a faction, or 3 superstars of the line because of a common interest. The most crucial aspect to a six-man tag team being successful is that trio's ability to act as one cohesive unit. 3 individuals working collectively at all times.
So much can take place during a six-man tag match. Regardless of what type of match the teams of 3 are competing in, the members of that team must be on the same page. Oftentimes, the teams who have the best continuity are the most successful.
History was with Roman Reigns at the 32nd WrestleMania in Dallas, Texas. The big dog was on the hunt that night.
There it is. The tag has been made.
Oh, he needed that in the worst way, Michael. Takes him down in a major way, too.
Whoa, down he goes.
That was impressive, Cole.
Anytime a WWE Championship changes hands, it's historic. But the conflict between Triple H and Roman Reigns was so intense that the only place their differences could be settled was WrestleMania.
The odds were against Roman Reigns in every possible way at the 32nd Showcase of the Immortals. The game Triple H was ready to take Reigns down once and for all, but the big dog had other ideas as he beat
A pin attempt, and there's a kick out at 1.
That's either sheer genius or complete stupidity, Cole. There are instances when a six-man tag match will feature a team where superstars have not always seen eye to eye, or are in the midst of a disagreement. When that's the case, someone on the team must step up and be the voice of reason so the trio can function as a cohesive unit.
That's what you call a bad landing.
This could be it. Corey, earlier you talked about what needs to happen when members of a six-man team have differences or had differences in the past. If the team can't find a way to get on the same page, they will not last very long. Someone on the team has to step up and make sure for at least that match, everyone on the team can work together.
That's easier said than done. Just because superstars might be favorites of the WWE Universe or have a common enemy, that doesn't mean they'll get along. It also doesn't mean that any past issues will magically go away. In this business, people have long memories, so if someone sees an issue on their team, they need to resolve it right away. There are times during a six-man tag match where the hostility between 2 teams overflows. The result is complete chaos, and all 6 superstars duke it out inside, and many times outside the ring. It's complete and total chaos. But if you're one of the legal competitors in the ring during that time, you must return to the ring before the referee's 10 count or risk being counted out and lose the match for your team.
Byron, you talked about the moment in six-man tag matches when all semblance of order breaks down. Many times the two teams are so determined to tear each other apart that they don't pay attention to who the legal person in the ring is, or where the referee is in their 10 count. That's a huge mistake.
In the throes of battle, superstars lose their composure, and what was a six-man tag match breaks down into a Pier 6 brawl. And if you don't keep an eye on the referee's count, you could get counted out and be the reason your team loses the match. I can see Byron making that mistake and ruining it for everybody.
Over time, there have been various types of six-man teams that have been successful. There are family trios like the Guerreros, the Grahams, the Andersons, and the Von Erichs. There have been members of factions who have also produced tremendous six-man teams like the Fabulous Freebirds, the Four Horsemen, the NWO, and D-Generation X.
Down he goes.
That'll do it every time.
Byron, you mentioned some families and groups that created incredible six-man teams. Talking more about factions, don't forget about the likes of the Hart Foundation, Evolution, the Wyatt family, the Shield, and the New Day. These are only some of the trios who had unbelievable matches against a variety of adversaries.
If we're talking about three-man teams, I need to shout out one of the baddest trios of all time who held the World Six-Man Championship on a number of occasions. I'm talking about the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes, and the Road Warriors. When the Dream put on the face paint, you knew it was going to be a bad night for their opponents. When a superstar is in a six-man match, one of the most important things to remember is knowing when to tag out and get the fresh member of your team in the ring. We've talked about continuity many times on this program, but it's more than that. You don't want to try to do too much when you have other members of your team out there.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
He wants no part of the outside. Corey, you spoke about one of superstars in six-man action and how crucial it is that they have the presence of mind to realize when they need to tag out. Not everyone who he might have it. He's making a statement here with
Great job escaping, trying to turn this thing around. He's got him on his heels and shows no signs of letting up.
He's not in a good spot here, guys.
He simply needs to find a way to regroup.
Tagged in.
In 2016, the New Day found themselves in the middle of a sick and twisted rivalry with the Wyatt family. Things escalated to the point where Bray Wyatt invited the New Day to do battle at the Wyatt family compound. New Day accepted, but what followed was something no one expected or will ever be able to forget.
Uh-oh. We know what Reigns is looking to do here. When this guy's on, look out. Corey, we've talked about six-man tag matches, and earlier you talked about one that caught the attention of the entire sports entertainment world. The New Day fought for survival amongst the darkness of the Wyatt family compound in a battle where pickaxes and cinder blocks were used as weapons and automobiles were used as battering rams.
The New Day versus the Wyatts at the Wyatt family compound was not your traditional six-man tag match, but it showed what can happen when issues between factions can't be resolved through a sanctioned WWE match. I'll tell you what, none of the men who fought in that conflict will ever be the same. Roman Reigns lives by mottos like one versus all, and I can, I did, I will again. Roman's the big dog, and when you're the big dog, you can have a line of enemies a mile long. The more the merrier.
Looks like we might just see the... Oh, and he makes the tag.
That was a game changer right there, Michael.
If history has shown us anything when it comes to Roman Reigns, it's that the man is fearless. And when the big dog is on the hunt, opposing superstars better be... And he tags his partner in.
Momentum has certainly shifted here, Michael.
Oh, man. Seth Rollins felt that one.
What an all-star ensemble in the ring right now. 6 of WWE's most successful competitors for sure.
Oh, nasty impact.
If you recall, guys, when Drew McIntyre first showed up here in 2009, he was anointed the Chosen One. And while it may have been premature back then, I'd say McIntyre is more than living up to it nowadays.
Oh, he's got him where he wants him.
Here we go.
Buckle bomb by Rollins. Seth Rollins is in position. As Byron alluded to, Drew McIntyre's initial run in WWE had ups and downs. Whoa, he gets out of it.
He's at another level right now, Michael.
In off the tag.
What a boot. Oh boy, he is rolling.
Here he goes.
Nailed it. But can he follow up here?
Seth Rollins is in.
He could pin his opponent right here.
It's over.
Six-man tag team matches have been a staple of competition since the early days of sports entertainment. Two teams of three compete against one another under traditional tag team rules. Stipulations can be added like no disqualification, 2 out of 3 falls, elimination, falls count anywhere, or whatever else someone could think of. Matches can also be held in a caged environment.
Definitely not where you want to be right now.
Gotta find a way to get out of this, Michael.
Six-man tags can be fought under so many different types of stipulations. Teams can be part of a faction, or 3 superstars who align because of a common interest. The most crucial aspect to a six-man tag team being successful is that trio's ability to act as one cohesive unit. 3 individuals working collectively at all times.
So much can take place during a 6-man tag match. Regardless of what type of match the teams of 3 are competing in, the members of that team must be on the same page. Oftentimes, the teams who have the best continuity are the most successful.
In an environment where it's not uncommon to see superstars beating their chests over how great they think they are, I find Lashley's reserved demeanor to be quite refreshing.
No, Lashley isn't the most outspoken guy in WWE, but that's why he's recruited the man with the biggest mouth on 205 Live, Lio Rush.
Got him where he wants him.
Up.
Do this! Bomb the table.
The two of you touched on Lio Rush and Bobby Lashley's newfound alliance. Rush has certainly become the manager of the hour in short order.
It's a perfect pairing, gentlemen. Lio Rush says he can do everything, but Lashley actually can do everything.
Oof. Ooh, what impact.
Look at this.
Ooh! Dean Ambrose giving him a piece of his mind.
This is what makes him one of the best in the business.
I don't know if we'll ever see these same 6 superstars in the ring together again, but boy, I sure hope so.
Seth Rollins gets out of trouble, and quickly.
Somebody wound him up and he's off and running.
Oh, what a kick! Uh-oh, look at this!
Lashley just barely got out of the way. Seth Rollins got out of dangerous path there.
Great move by the Architect.
You gotta believe this one's over.
There's no denying that all 6 of these superstars brought it here tonight.
Seth Rollins finds a way out.
Oh, right to the chest. And that one drops him.
Somebody's on a mission tonight.
Using the elbow as a weapon.
These 6 superstars have really shown me something here tonight, guys. What a match.
You can just see it in his eyes. Ambrose is psychotic.
Nasty impact.
He gets him with a reversal. Not today. Looking at it here. I'll tell you what, this is one.
Rotating vertical suplex. Nicely done.
Buddy, look at this. One. And he breaks up the pinfall. He's looking at it. Here it comes. He's got him. He might have it. Yeah, right to the back of the neck.
Seth freaking...
His shoulders are down. 2, 3.
What an amazing six-man tag match.
And here's another glance at these superstars in action.
He ain't playing here. Check him out here. He's getting it done here. He really put on a great show.
Here are your winners, Roman Reigns, Dean Ambrose, and Seth Rollins. The Shield.
Seth Rollins helping catapult the team to victory.
That's a statement win, Michael. That's a win that says, hey, everybody, look at me.
Columbus has played host to some amazing matches over the years, including this one.